Hey, how's it going, everybody? Give it a couple minutes for people to join, then we'll do a product rundown and get to ripping. I agree, Chad. Hopefully, we do pull some nice stuff here. I'd like to see a nice, maybe nuclear out of Elements. Low numbered rookie auto. Or big. I don't know. I'm a Cowboys fan, a Tony Romo collector, so I bought into a few score breaks trying to get myself a Romo, but I haven't had any luck on that. Maybe we'll see that since it's not me buying into it. Who knows? But anyway, let's get these gloves on. We'll do an overview, and then we'll get to ripping. So what we got going on today is a 2022, so the newest draft class. Kenny Pickett, all those guys. Double or two hobby box break. We got one hobby box of Score. They have 40 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. Looking for 4 autographs on average, of course, because obviously we could get either shorted or have points. If we have points, we will do a random at the end of all the teams. And then we're looking for those intergalactic inserts. Those are the case hits. I believe there's also like base dynamics or something like that they call them. That can also have that same. It's kind of like, I don't know, yeah, base dynamics. Kind of has that same look. It's like a 3D one. You can move it like there and it changes the picture. Anyway, so we got that for this Score. 10 parallels, it says. I think there's different colored ones. Not all of them are numbered. But, yeah. And then we got a 2022 Elements. So that's going to have 2 autographs and 1 mem card. And it says 1 metal mem on average, as well as the new case inserts to go along with nuclear. So there's nuclear now, earth, wind, fire, and water. None of them are numbered, but they are SSPs. So looking for that. They and they have 2 I think base metal cards on top of that as well. So we'll save the Elements for last, and we will start with Score. So good luck for everyone. So this is going to be a lot of base cards. We'll go through the first pack. We'll go a little slow on the bets. If you have seen this product before, all the good cards for some reason are on the back, which kind of suck. Because I have seen quite a few ding corners on the last cards because of the way Panini decided to put all the big ones on the back. But, yeah, it's going to be a lot of base cards started off. Then we're going to get into rookies. Then we'll do inserts. And if we have an auto, it'll be there. And then the last one is going to be that parallel card. So we will we'll go through the first pack. We'll go through the bets. But then after that, we'll probably just kind of really quickly go through them. All cards will ship, so you will get all your base veterans and all that. But yeah, we're just going to try to speed it up a little bit for that section. So starting off, we got Cooks, Quentin Nelson, TB12, Mark Brunell, John Elway, Matt Ryan, Aaron Jones, Traquan Smith, Forrest, Randall, Bosa, T. Higgies, Isaiah Simmons, Anthony Barr. Behind Anthony is Jimmy G, Darren Waller, Hollywood, Joey Bosa, Myles Gaskin, Hines Ward, Vrabel, Slay, Hunt, Gallup, Beasley, Marino. We got to be getting close here. I believe Isaiah Spiller is a rookie this year. He sure is. So our first rookie is going to be Isaiah Spiller, followed by a Tyquan Thornton, Ronnie Rivers, Sam Howell, got a Winfrey by Evan Neal, Jameson Williams. Oh boy, I do not know this guy's name. Eric Zukanema. Arnold, Arnold that. Then we got a Thibodeau Hot Rookies. Followed by, I forgot about these 3 cards. So, everywhere I've been seeing this done, they're giving it to the person on the left. Unless we get a numbered one. If we get a numbered one of these, we will do a random. Otherwise, the guy on the left on the back will get the card. So, this one will go to the Niners. Guy on the left. But if we do get a numbered one, we will random that one off, okay? Forgot to put that in there. Forgot they had the 3 teamers in there. All right, behind that, we got a toe the line of Travis Kelce. Then a Derek Singletary Jr. draft. And our first parallel is going to be a Marquise Brown. And I was looking on the back of it. That's it, yeah. It's like I was saying, some of these cards on the back. You can see that corner is not too sharp right there. Unfortunately, seeing that quite a bit on the scores, so we'll put over parallels in there. All right, now we're going to speed her up a little bit on this next one. So we're not sitting here all day fanning through vets. Just want to kind of give everybody the rundown of how kind of the vets all go through until there. So it's just so nice of them to go back and forth. There's my boy Tony. Hurts, Hooper, Portis. Got a 2nd-year Mac Jones. Should be getting through these here in a minute. Rager. There we go. We definitely are getting through there because I believe that guy is one of them we're looking for. There we go. Our first Kenny Pickett. Back there, and behind Kenny is the other quarterback that's hot right now. A nice Bailey Zappi behind there. Petrie, Booth, George Pickens. How about that? And Trayvon Walker. Not too terrible. Reggie Robinson. Channing Tyndale. Caleb Ellaby. Behind there, we got a toe the line of Devontae Smith. Right there. Then we got a squad. Baltimore Ravens. And that is going to be Kenneth Walker, the 3rd. Hot Rookies. So I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to put these for theirs. I think I'll put all the inserts in one spot. Then behind that, looks like it's going to be our first autograph. So let's pull from the back here. Looks like we've got a numbered one on the back. It's going to be Donovan McNabb. And it's going to be low numbered. 9 out of 20. Well, Donovan McNabb for the Eagles. And of course, you can't see the beat on the back. It's also got a soft corner as well. So, fortunately, Panini decided to put the good cards, or the parallels, I should say, on the back. Luckily, the autos are not back there, so that doesn't affect that. But for our first auto, we got Kenneth Walker. Then we got a Dontario Drummond out of 50. So, the biggest player, but for the Cowboys, Dontario Drummond, 31 out of 50. That one doesn't look like they beat the shit out of the corner. It's pretty good. So, Dontario Drummond for the Cowboys. It's going to be 31 out of 50. Interesting to see how excuse me, how this man performs this week, as well as this man. Hopefully he doesn't have his receivers knocking balls into the other team's hands like he did last week. All right. Pack number 3. just have to do us dirty like that and keep going different directions. Just one card randomly being upside down. Thanks, Panini. Appreciate that. And there we go. Now on to the rookies. So we got Drake Jackson, Jeremy Ruckett, Breece Hall, John Michie, Damian Pierce, there we go, Desmond Ritter, Devontae Wyatt, Sanders, Batty. We got a squad of the Bucks rolling and going. They're in the end zone. Behind there we have a, the Fantasy Stars. Again, we're going to go on the left, so that will go to the Jets and Eli Moore. All right, then behind that we got a breakthrough of Jalen Waddle. And behind there's going to be an autograph. It's going to be Traquan Smith. Old Traquan Smith for the Saints, and a Sterling Shepard behind that. Kind of sad to see that guy blow his knee out on the Cowboys Giants game a couple weeks ago. Just running down the sideline, not even by the play, and just non-contact injury. Just hate seeing those. Be sleeving all the rookies anyway. I should probably save these for the end for the most part, but hopefully that guy makes a comeback too. Breece Hall. All right. Tila, Alexander, some old school guys there, Lambjack, Dawkins, JOK, Kenny, Wilson, Logan Thomas. Now on to the rookies, we got Tyler, Treylon Burks, Strong Jr., Khalil Shakur, Christian Harris, Derek Deese, Jerome Ford, got Tariq Woolen, followed by Jashawn Corbin. Then we got a Kenny Pickett Hot Rookies. Behind that, it's going to be one of those Fantasy Stars again. That will go to the Chargers. Behind that, we got a Toe the Line, Cooper Kupp, and a squad for the Cardinals. And behind that is going to be a Kyle Hamilton Gray. Squad's not numbered. Interesting. That would be a numbered spot, but it is not. Rookies at Kenny Pickett. All right. A bit disappointing of a pack there. That away, and let's move on and see the better. All right, this will be pack number 5 and put us halfway through. 2 of the autos. I can't open this one. Better contain something good. 2 autos down. 2 to go. And back and forth and back and forth and back and forth we go. All right, on to the rookies. We got Wan'Dale Robinson with the G-Men. Behind that, Rashad White. Or Rashad White. Rashad? Yeah, Rashad. Charleston Rambo. To Marvin Leal. George Karlaftis. Cade Otton. Trent McDuffie. Jalen Tolbert for the Cowboys. Got Tyler Goodson. Toe the line, Justin Jefferson. Behind that is going to be a Fantasy Stars. Looks like that's probably going to go to the Chiefs with Tyreek Hill there. No longer on the Chiefs, but in the uniform, so goes to that team. Then behind there is going to be a breakthrough of Javonte Williams. Breece Hall draft. And our back card is going to be numbered. It's going to be a breakthrough of Javonte Williams. It's going to be 8. Get in there. 8 out of 100. It's kind of a hard color. There we go. 8 out of 100. And the Javonte Williams breakthrough. Fortunately for him, he was breaking through this year. He got that bad knee injury. Still a nice one nonetheless. This little color match. The Broncos. And the Breece Hall draft. All right, halfway down, halfway to go. Still got half our autos. I still can't open the top half of the cards. All right, second year Davy. One of those moves, huh? One of those moves, Panini. Got me all sorts of goofed. Zeke, Ricky Williams, and there we go. Starting off with the rookies. This guy has been doing great this year. Garrett Wilson. Equinu. Hamilton, Drake London. Zamir White. Kyle Phillips. Behind that's going to be Kingsley. Jake Ferguson. Kyron Williams. That sweet helmet. It's a nice one. Shorts and the biggest helmet you ever did see. Behind there is going to be a breakthrough of Mac Jones. We got a Sam Howell draft. Looks like we got a toe the line AJ Brown. A score of T. Higgins, Burrow, and Justin Jackson. It looks like we got probably a numbered one, or at least it's blue. It's going to be Tyler Algier for the Falcons, and it is numbered. This one's going to go out to the Bengals, and it's going to be 20. 20 out of 10, just like the last blue one. Well, it wasn't 20 out of 10 last one, but 20 out of 100. What am I saying? 10. Sorry, I'm illiterate apparently today. Tyler Algier, the wrong Falcon. We had 2 Falcons we wanted, Ritter or London. Instead, we get Algier. We'll throw the first one to these and tap loaders. All right, 4 packs to go. Maybe I shouldn't even attempt that side anymore. One thing I haven't been noticing is I think it was just the first few, so maybe hopefully it'll just be the first few packs we did that had those bum corners, but pretty disappointed in Panini for that. Warren Moon. Devontae Adams on the Packers. Just like I guess Russell was on the Seahawks there. Alright, then we got Claypool. Looks like I was going to say that looked like they actually weren't upside down going to the rookies. Alright, Dalton Schultz. We got Jalen Wittermeyer. Hassan Haskins. Nakobe Dean. Carson Strong. The Eagles. There we go. Christian Watson for those Packers. Ahmad Gardner. David Bell. Devontae Price. Ty Freifogel. Not familiar with that guy. Got a Drake London draft. Behind there, breakthrough, Kyle Pitts. Okay. The fantasy. It's going to go to Waddle and the Dolphins. We got hot rookies, Aiden Hutchinson. About time we've seen him for the first time. And a Barry Sanders. And just as I say, we haven't seen those bad corners. Comes Barry Sanders just annihilated. Thanks a lot, Panini. That's fucking ridiculous. Sorry for swearing, but I mean, come on. I mean, don't put the good cards in the back if they got a chance to get damaged. Or some of the parallels. I mean, obviously the Barry Sanders isn't the biggest card, but I don't know. I wouldn't want it with a big giant damaged corner. Jesus, this one's all sorts of goofy. Been a minute since we had an auto. I guess they should be coming then, huh? Judy, Jamal, Terrence. Teddy Two Gloves. Jarvis, Patty Mahomes. Justin Jefferson. Najee. Micah. Terry. Alright. Terry is the last one. Alright, got Leo. Jack Cohen. Trey McBride. Got CJ Verdal. Devin Lloyd. Kayvon Thibodeau, our first Thibodeau. Daxton Hill. Derek Singletary. Jahan Dotson. Got the squad, New Orleans Saints. Behind that's going to be toe the line, Hunter Renfrow. He's supposed to be coming back. Jalen Wittermeyer. Got an auto here. We do have an auto here. This auto is guaranteed. So let's pull from the back. We got a Joey Bosa. Gray, and our auto is going to be Mark Gastineau? Mark Gastineau? Man, I guess I'm not big on my lineman, my legacy lineman. Mark Gastineau. It's actually a pretty sick looking auto. The older guys usually always have really good looking autos, but I'm not sure that's what we were looking for on the Jets. Number 99. Actually, that should be more like a nose tackle or something, right? 99. 5-time Pro Bowl selection and 3-time first team All-Pro. It's pretty sad. He had 22 sacks when I was 1 year old, so that's probably why I don't know old Marky here. But anyway, there we go for the Jets. Dotson, Thibodeau. Jack Cohen. All right, 2 packs left. We should still have one more auto. Hopefully some big numbered rookie card. All right, Aaron Rodgers. Joey B. Bobby Wagner. Isn't Bobby the one that had that big tackle on that protester? That was so good to see. Oh, there's old Mark. It's in the base set too. All right, starting on with the rookies. We got that auto we got to 50 earlier. Ontario Drummond. Jordan Davis. David, Ajabo. That's a sweet card. He looks very upset to be sitting on that chair getting his picture taken with that big old boot on. He is not happy. Isaiah Likely. Kenneth Walker. Alec Pierce. Kennedy Brooks. Whoa, Matt Corral jumping in there. Got Mathis. Chris Olave draft. Hot rookies, Matt Corral. Let's put a pack here. We got the squad for the Dolphins. Looks like that's going to be our last auto, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that nice gray parallel Garrett Wilson. We'll save that auto for the last one on here. I'm just trying to see. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it does have a soft corner on there. It's not as bad as most of them, but actually it is kind of like, what the fuck, Panini? It's a nice jet. I will. It's just funny too because it's always the back card. So I feel like they were putting the back cards in there, and they what are we doing there? Oh my goodness, that's kind of. Pretty sure I saw what I saw. I don't know if anybody else saw that. Pierce had himself a decent game the other day. I think he had a couple of drops, but Kenneth Walker. All right. I confused myself putting that auto down. So I got myself all sorts of confused. I didn't even put my cards over in the tray. All right. Back in the game. So we got Ingram. Charlie Joyner. Old school. All right. Heard this guy looks like he's going to be starting week 6 after getting mugged. So it'll be interesting to see him because they had Antonio Gibson being the returner after this guy. So looks like he could be good. Jones Jr., Smith, Abram Smith, James Cook, Sky Moore, Kyler Gordon, Aiden Hutchinson, Jaquan Brister. This one I believe will go out to A.J. Brown, the Titans, formerly of the Titans. So A.J. Brown, got the squad for the Broncos. A breakthrough of Justin Fields. And behind that is going to be a Jameson Williams. draft. And our last one is going to be a Mike Vrabel with another. It's not even the same corners. Doesn't even make sense. Panini, what were you doing? Hayden, Sky Moore, and James Robinson. All right, now let's see if what I saw was correct. This will be an interesting one. All right, so we got an autograph by Panini, 284. Let's see if it's a Patriot. It's a Patriot auto. So I don't think my eyes deceive me. It's going to be a Mac Jones, second year. Like I said, an interesting one. Old Mac Jones, second year for the Patriots. Not the QB they were probably looking for, but yeah. Probably a QB they'll take. Maybe they were looking for him. Oh my goodness, too, though. Panini doing us dirty in the packaging process with the bent corner. So I'll have to send you a pack and see if you can get that replaced. It's just really Panini. Mac Jones auto. All right, on to the elements. So again, we have 2 autographs, 1 memorabilia card, 2 other cards. They're usually, I think, base metal cards. Well, I shouldn't say base because they're different numbered. Then we're looking for the Earth, Wind, Fire, Water, or Nuclear. I think those are case hits. Maybe more often, I'm not sure. And then 1 on-card metal autograph on auto. I agree, Steve, that is pretty terrible. But anyway, let's get off of that and let's get on to this one. Good luck, everyone. And I'll try to go through the cards and try to remember who had a card with the bent corner. I will save all the wrappers. So if anybody doesn't get a wrapper and they need one to send to Panini, try and get it remedied on their side of things, let me know. Let me get a the autos, the last, I believe it's the 2 metals, the mem, and then the auto, so we should be good. An empty pack. All right, good luck, everyone. Starting off, we got a nice one on the next one too. We got Pierre Strong Jr. This one's tungsten. So tungsten is going to be 10 out of 47 on the Pierre Strong. 55er. Pierre Strong tungsten. Not sure which one the next one's team's on, but we got behind that. How about the GOAT? Mercium. Tom Brady for the Bucks. It's going to be 22 out of 95. The old TV12. Almost 20, almost 12, but TV12 Mercium, I believe is how you say it. Did not feel like the right size. I must have got one of my 75s and my 50s. Tom Brady. Grab grab another pack of 55s quick. All right, so this should be our mem card. Good luck, everyone. We have a Javonte Williams. That's going to be a Fusion Swatches. Couple of napkins, 198 out of 199. Not quite the bookend. Pretty cool looking Javonte. With the way that's fitting in there. Let's go for 120. That feels a lot better. There we go. Javonte Williams. All right, first auto. First auto up is going to be a nice one for the Falcons. Desmond Ritter. Rookie on card. That one is going to be 8 of 35. It's a nice low-numbered Ritter going out to Adam. Don't like that either. What in the world? Definitely don't want a 180. Sorry, I think I dropped my 130s and 120s together and got them mixed along there. All right, Desmond Ritter on card. 8 out of 35. Do some size matching after there. All right, and the last card of the break. It's going to be a rookie. It's going to be Malik Willis. Nice one. 2 rookie quarterbacks. RPS rookie signatures. And this one's going to be 19 out of 79. Going out to Edward Ryan and the Titans. Malik Willis. Actually, we want to do this one. All right. Well, if it wasn't for those damaged edges there on our corner on some of the score, that wasn't the worst 2 boxes. Nice, Ed. Well, congratulations. He's headed your way. All right. Time for a recap. These are the ones that we just sleeved right away. Got Brian Robinson, Sky Moore, Aiden Hutchinson, Mike Vrabel, Kenneth Walker, Alec Pierce, Chris Olave, Matt Corral, Hot Rookies, Thibodeau, Dotson, Bosa, Strong, London, Hutchinson, Barry Sanders, Sam Howell, Breece Hall, Kyle Hamilton, Breece Hall, John Michie, Pierce, got a breakthrough of Waddle, Sterling Shepard, George Pickens, Trayvon Walker, Hollywood Brown. Toss those on the back. We got, for what we sleeve, our top loaded, then we got Javonte Williams Fusion Swatches. That's going to be 198 out of 199. Nice TB12. Mercium, 22 out of 95. Got Pierce Strong Jr. That's going to be Tungsten. That's going to be 10 out of 74. Behind that, we got a Mac Jones with that dinged up corner. Ridiculous Panini. Matt Corral, Garrett Wilson, Mark Gastineau. Got Christian Watson, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, Tyler Algier. That's going to be 20 out of 100. Then we got a breakthrough of Javonte Williams. That's going to be 8 out of 100. Kenny Pickett, Hot Rookies, Desmond Ritter, Traquan Smith, Kenny Pickett, Bailey Zappi, Ontario Drummond, that's 31 out of 50. Got Donovan McNabb, 9 out of 20. Sam Howell. And then the last two cards, we have that Malik Willis RPS Rookie Steel Signatures out of, again, it's going to be 19 out of 79. And then the Desmond Ritter, 8 out of 35. On-card auto. So not too shabby there to end the break off. That Helmets box was pretty fire from all the ones I've seen. Got Tom Brady and 2 rookie quarterback autos. So just want to say thank you to everyone for joining us. We have one more Helmets, one more score box. We'll probably do this same exact break again next week, probably same time. And then we will be moving on to certified and all that different stuff as it comes out, black, whatnot. We're just going to move on to the 2022 proc now for the rest of the football season. So we might throw in some 2021 random mixers here and there, but who knows? Anyway, just want to say thank you again to everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Goodbye.